We are just a couple miles east of the LAX airport, just off the 405 and the 105 at the beautiful SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. Today, Week 17 is upon us, and we got a good one in store here, as it'll be the Pittsburgh Steelers taking on the LA Chargers. On to get us started now, the kicker, Chris Boswell. And we are underway here in Los Angeles. And the opening kickoff will not be returned, as that will be a touchback. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. The drive begins with a carry by Hampton. And space tough to come by there as they get maybe a yard to the 37. You look at this Steeler defense, and they played well against the pass, currently ranked 7th in the NFL.
This secondary has really developed into one of the strengths of this team. They diagnose, they cover, they run, they hit. What a nice team.
So from the 37, here's 2nd down and 8. Justin Herbert looking to pass. Open man right side, that's McConkey. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
It's a gain of 18. And the Chargers, first down. 1st and 10 at the 46.
Herbert going to give to Hampton. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
Behind the line of scrimmage.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. The Chargers at 9 and 6 now, and they've certainly found their groove of late. Winners of 5 in a row.
And this team is absolutely playing their best football right now. This is the best that we've seen them play in a long time, partner. Sky's the limit as far as they're concerned. Their confidence really soaring.
Back to throw here, Herbert. Now he's going to step up and run. A wild throw there, and it is intercepted. Picked off by Deshaun Elliott. And the Steelers will have the football as this is taken up past the 30. Well, that is a quick lesson on how difficult this defense is to throw against. An interception on their initial drive of the ballgame.
Now we know why their offensive staff spent the entire week awake trying to prepare for this one, because you can't totally shy away from throwing the football, but at the same time you're looking at them and going, where are the weaknesses? How are we going to move it?
One of the top defenses in the NFL for a reason. We just saw one example right there. They'll get it across the 35. It'll be 2nd down. Well, this defense for the Chargers, they played extremely well last week in that win over Green Bay.
Yeah, what stood out to me on tape, the way they were flying to the football. So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down, and they're playing with extreme confidence.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Now run straight ahead to Warren. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice gain like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now, because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
Handoff for Warren. No gain on the play there. Nice job defensively. And it likely forces a punt situation on 4th.
No gain on the play.
Yes, it's the first half, but we'll see if that stuff there on 3rd and 1 comes back to haunt him.
I hope you don't mind, but it's not going to stop me from putting a check mark next to this play. Let's look back as this game progresses and see if this is one of the key plays in the game, even though it occurred early.
And he'll be touched out here, but not before he does pick up the first. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on fourth. On the give, it's Warren. Oh, a heck of a move. And he's going to get across midfield and into Charger territory.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive lineman creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches. Now a run with Warren. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through. But that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
They'll look to throw for it on 3rd and 1. A quick throw there is incomplete.
You absolutely have to have this early on, right? 3rd and short, they elect to throw for it. And that's normal NFL football. They're going to throw on 3rd and short, but you've got to hit it, don't you?
Yeah, in the first quarter, like you said, to set the tone, can't connect there. On 4th down, Corliss Waitman on to punt. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. Calls for the fair catch, makes the fair catch just inside the 15-yard line. And just a 30-yard punt that time. And the Chargers will be backed up deep to begin their drive as they take over 1st and 10. The Charger drive about to get going. Remember last time out they threw the interception on their first drive. Good news, their defense backed him up, so it's still 0-0 here. Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. And he'll get this back down to about the 12-yard line. So the ball changing hands on the interception, but meanwhile here we do have an injury on the play. But not what you want to see this late in the season. Medical staff is going to check on him, and we'll step aside for a moment. On the run, it's Warren. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. 2 yards.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
Set. 60 Bison, 60 Viking, your team.
Running left, it's Warren. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. 9 yards on the play there, and it sets him up 1st and goal.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
Here we go now on 1st and goal. Warren looking for a signal, but none forthcoming. They stopped him shy of the goal line. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal.
Leads to 2nd and goal.
Warren. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
Did my eyes deceive me, or was that an I formation play that was just run there for a touchdown?
Little old school eye.
How about that? Was that a fullback, tailback, running it into the end zone?
Well, that's what that fullback's for, right? That's why you use that. Let him pave the way.
Oh, without a doubt. He's an extra blocker, and he did his job well on that play.
Extra point put through by Boswell. And it's now a 7-0 game.
Chargers, nothing. Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin to drive at the 30. Charger drive about to get going. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well and awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. Now he'll tuck this and run. On Herbert, his third interception. Picked off by Patrick Queen. And they take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line. Here's Warren. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
He did have the touchdown run earlier, but not have to go out more than that throughout this game.
No, not at all. In fact, I would say that his defense has done as good of a job on him as they have on any runner in recent memory. This is 2nd and 8. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. From the 46, here's the 2nd and 8. Back to throw. Howard. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down. When you talk about the defense for these Chargers, they're just below the cut line for top half of the league, 17th in the NFL against the run.
And stopping the run, that's been an issue for them all season long. Aren't you glad that you're not coaching the defense right now?
I'm very glad. They said that they've seen it in doses, but very, very small doses.
Yeah, you've got to be consistent. It's down in and down out, being able to play it, understand what you have to get done, and finally stop some people, put them on the ground.
And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there, and now on 4th down. Here's Corliss Waitman now, as he'll kick it away for the second time. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. Officially, that'll be marked down as just a 28-yard punt. And the offense will come back out deep in their own territory. The Charger drive about to get going. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Charger football to start quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 2nd and 1 coming up. Out of the gun, they'll run with Hampton. And down he'll go at the 25. Able to get the 1 yard he needed, but nothing more.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
Here's Herbert. They'll set up the screen to Hampton. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. A good pickup there on first as the screen pass gets him 8.
And good yardage there on first down, because sometimes all you need to do on the screen is get one key block. That might set your man free, and that was pretty good pursuit to the football defensively, or it could have gone for more.
5-9.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Herbert. And this one finds McConkey. Second catch for the day, and it'll wind up a first down.
Gain of 6. And the Chargers, first down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Looking to throw. Herbert. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete.
Brought down back at the 32.
From the shotgun, here's Herbert. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Thus far, they have been able to move the line of scrimmage very well in the running game. Almost felt like they said in the huddle, can you guys pass protect? Let's take a big shot downfield. Didn't get it on that one, but they may come back to it again.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And the Steeler pressured too much here. He's going down. And now that brings up 4th down there, a loss of 6 yards on the sack.
J.K. Scott in punt formation.
They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. And they won't get a chance to bring this one back. It goes out of bounds, back near their own 20. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. No points last time out. They were forced to punt, if you remember, but no time to dwell on that. They've still got the lead here and a chance to add to that here. 1st and 10 as this new drive starts. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Some people are playing defense in this one. There's a little bit of the good and some bad, because they did give up the touchdown run to him earlier, but shut him down otherwise.
Outside of that, you're exactly right. I would say they've contained him very well. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Ball at the 26, 2nd and 7. back to throw. Howard. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
That sure looked like a nice call by the defense, and they're very cohesive in their coverage. As soon as he cut inside, they broke on the football and met him as the ball got there and forced the incompletion.
Howard from the gun on third down. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will have the Steelers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
And the Steeler first
Well,
down.
sometimes our pregame meetings do pay off, don't they? What do the guys in the locker room call him?
Well, they said it with a chuckle. They called him Old Reliable.
Yeah, that means he doesn't move quite as fast as he used to, but he still knows all the tricks, doesn't he? Even that little gentle push-off in order to get open, he finds a way to pick up a first down.
And he's going to be stopped in quickly here. Just a yard up to the 39.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
2nd and 9 now. Pass complete to DK Metcalf. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 41-yard line.
It's a gain of 20.
A good pickup there of 20 yards.
What an intelligent play as he found open grass and uncovered quickly. A nice clutch play to move the chains. The defense, they've got to do a much better job of accounting for these shorter routes.
Let's go now.
They'll run it. Warren. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
Here we go. Set. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Warren. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. 52 yards rushing for him in the ball game now on 14 carries.
Now, this is an example of breaking down a defense because in a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
In motion, the tight end. They'll run on first down. Warren. And they're going to stop it right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. They've called his number a lot this afternoon. You wonder how much tread is left on those tires.
We certainly do, but I always think back to one of my favorite coaches in the NFL. And he used to have a meeting with his running backs every year in the offseason and say, look, as many times as you're going to carry the ball, you should be able to carry it one more time, so make sure you get in shape.
Now a handoff up the middle. It's Warren. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
The Steelers on third down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This will be 3rd and 6.
70 Lions. Buffalo 18. Trap 60. Trap 60. Go street. Panther 11. Panther 11. Riggs. Riggs. 7 pump. Trap. Check. Trap. Check. Mustang 19. Check go.
Looking to throw. Howard. On the slant, he's got Hardman. And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches.
Well, it looks like they got what they wanted. They got the completion, but they weren't able to break any tackles or gain nearly enough yardage to pick up the first down. Now to be 4th and short.
2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. The offense here not budging. They're going to fight for it on 4th and inches. Back to throw. Howard. He's got Smith here. And it looks like he'll be just a yard shy of the 5 here as he's out at the 6. Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on 4th down to bring up 1st and goal. Warren will try the right side. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. He'll get 2 out of that run, and it's going to bring up a 2nd and goal.
All of a sudden, those lanes that were there earlier in the drive dry up near the goal line. That's a good job defensively to diagnose the run and stop it for a very short pickup.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. Jalen Warren, his 2nd touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year. And the Steelers go up by 2 touchdowns. So his strong first half continues as he finds the end zone here for the 2nd time.
And definitely good blocking at the point of attack. And you just have to love watching the way he can create space down near the goal line. And he's able to take it into the end zone.
The kick is good.
Boswell good with the extra point. And that'll make the score 14-0.
Chargers, nothing. Chris Boswell.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And he'll wisely just take a knee here, and this ball will come out to the 30-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. At the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still 2nd quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. The Steelers now in the nickel here on 3rd down.
7 brings up 3rd and 6.
Looking to throw. Herbert. A short throw taken in by Okonkwo. And he is going to have the Chargers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And the Chargers first down.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. Over the middle and caught by McConkey. Chargers going to use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1.
That's another Chargers first down. 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Herbert. Now he's going to step up and run. Right side, he has Johnston. So they'll get 8 out of that completion. And that'll bring up a 2nd down in just a couple. Here's Herbert. They'll chuck this one down to Hampton. And the Chargers are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle made at the 10-yard line.
That's another Chargers first down.
Herbert throwing again. And this will be caught in the end zone for a Chargers touchdown. Lad McConkey as the first half is winding down. And the Chargers are on the board here in the final seconds of the first half. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And that'll make our score 14-7.
The Chargers 7. Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And with a 14-7 lead, they might just be happy to take this thing on into the tunnel. Now Howard throwing to start the drive. That one complete down the field to Smith. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Howard. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Jonnu Smith in the final seconds of the first half. And the Steelers will extend their lead here just before halftime.
Chris Boswell on for the
touchdowns on their first 3 possessions, and they're a PAT from going up 21-7.
Yeah, very impressive the way that they've moved the football. Full command of their playbook, full command of the way they wanted to attack.
Chargers 7. Chris Boswell, the kickoff.
So time enough for a kickoff here. 5 seconds remaining in this first half. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Charger drive about to get going. And with 5 seconds to go, this will likely be our final play.
Kappa. Go.
The final shot before the break for Herbert. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. He'll dump this off to Hampton, complete. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports.
Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
So time for the second half as the Steelers have the lead, and they will also be receiving the football here to start the third quarter. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. Second down.
What an advantage having a lead guy to build a defensive line, because not only does he take up the space and let the linebackers run free, but he can also make plays himself, as we just saw there.
60 Bison. 18 Pioneer.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. Now he'll tuck this and run. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for third.
Partner just a second earlier, and they might have had him because they certainly thought they were going to close in and drop him behind the line of scrimmage, but he had just enough time to dodge the pressure, and he ends up getting yardage before being stopped.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Well, they were in search of a short gain on 3rd down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards.
Normally on 3rd down and short yardage, you're thinking to throw to your tight end. It's just going to be a simple chain mover. But this time they let him roam down the field, and a nice dart picks up the first down and then some.
So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 34. Up the middle they go. Warren. And how about the quick feet there as he made a man miss on his way to a solid gain of 7.
Playing as a 3-4 front is really challenging for offensive linemen because they can do so many different things. But when you're running the football, if you can handle the nose tackle up front, and then maybe a guard can slide up to the second level and block the linebacker, that's when you have success running the football.
Brought down at the 23-yard line. A gain of 4 yards. First down, Steelers.
On first down, it's Warren. And he's going to get this one down inside the 15. 83 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot. Lots of praise on this drive, obviously. I know you're seeing what I'm seeing. Those guys up front, they're getting it done.
Doesn't matter what play is called. They are handling their business at the line of scrimmage and dominating right now on this drive.
They'll keep it on the ground. Warren. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Well, now after all of this, hang on here because he appears to be shaken up. Always unfortunate to see an injury, especially this close to the end of the regular season. We'll step aside. This will be play number 8 here on the drive. It's 3rd and a yard. Now a handoff up the middle. Contreras. And the Steelers are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they find a way to convert there on 3rd and 1.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense gets a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. They'll try to run this one in. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
And now defensively, you have to look at this like the game's on the line. It's just a 3rd quarter, but another touchdown given up here could really spell an end to their chances, so they need to toughen up and keep them out of the end zone.
Here we go, sack. 60 deep.
Warren again. And this time he is in. Touchdown, Steelers.
Well, he'd been the workhorse on this drive, and it would have been unfair to bring someone else in to finish the job. So they go back to him again, and he delivers with a touchdown run.
Boswell for the extra point. He knocks it through. It's 28-7.
Makes the score Steelers 28, Chargers 7.
Now the Chargers are going to look up here and signal for a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter.
Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to the knee and they'll begin at the 35-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going.
Baylor tight. 380.
They'll fake it on the jet sweep, and instead a handoff up the middle. Now 2nd and 9.
The tackle made at the 36-yard line. A gain of a yard.
Herbert now
brings up 2nd and
now he's going to step up and run. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. He turned that into a nice gain. Gets him 8 yards closer for 3rd down. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down. From the gun, Herbert on 3rd down. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
a gain of 10 yards. And the Chargers
Well, work inside here, Hampton. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
the tackle made at the 44-yard line. 1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Now it's Herbert. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
And there's another stop. One of the league's best defenses is certainly bringing it again this week.
Yards to go.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Justin Herbert looking to pass. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 24-yard line. Nice third down conversion at even 20 yards.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Play action this time for Justin Herbert. He gets this to Hampton. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And it's second down.
A gain of 5 brings up second and 5 at the 19-yard line.
Herbert off of play action. Now he'll tuck this and run. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
I'm sure it was a tough halftime trying to figure out some strategy to get things going, trailing by a lot when they went into the locker room. He's just trying every avenue to spark his team here to begin the third quarter. Not a lot going on that play, though.
They'll break the huddle and come up on the 9th play of this drive, needing 5 yards on third down. Herbert back to the air. He'll try and do this himself. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. Justin Herbert, an 18-yard touchdown run. And the Chargers are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Dicker down to tack on the extra point. It's up and good, and it's now 28-14.
Makes the score Steelers 28, Chargers 14. Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
So after the touchdown, here's Dicker out to kick this one off. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. Their lead down from 21 to 14, but still sitting in a great spot, up 2 scores here in the third quarter. To about the 40-yard line.
In my book, that's running the ball well, but with intelligence. How about him keeping the clock moving, staying in bounds?
Yeah, even though it's the third quarter, you're thinking ahead, aren't you? This is where your running game can really help you with a lead in the second half.
I agree totally. It's not just end-of-the-half situations that you worry about the clock. It's throughout the game. And with a lead, stay in bounds. Make them fight harder to try and catch you.
5 yards on first down, but now just a 1-yard pickup there on second. This now a 3rd and 4. Back to throw. Howard. Rush coming, and he's taken down. It'll be a loss of 8 on the sack, and it's going to lead him to 4th down.
Well, how about that? A dime set on defense, 6 defensive backs. None of them blitz. They're just back there in coverage. Defensive lineman gets the sack.
That's where the O-line, they go to the sideline, they keep their helmets on so the cameras can't find them, right?
Yeah, the cameras can't find them, but I know one thing. The O-line coach will.
And he'll take a shot at the end of that one, and they'll begin right there. The Charger drive about to get going. And that last drive was very, very balanced, pretty methodical. You think they go that route again?
I'm always of the school that until they stop me from doing something, I'm going to continue. And I think that that's exactly what they'll look to do. But the beauty is the balance that they've created sets up opportunities for big plays. Looks like a run, turn into a play action, and throw one deep.
And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away, and now it's 3rd.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in.
In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
Crowd right.
Out of the gun, Herbert. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Hampton. And he is going to have the Chargers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
And the Chargers first down.
So both teams trade touchdowns, and the third as we're through 3 quarters of play. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. It's Charger football, but they trail here as we get going in quarter number 4. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33.
Set. 380. 380.
Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. He's got the tight end. That's Gadsden. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Charger first down. You cannot write these guys off just yet, not with a quarterback like that on their side.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the team that you could actually maybe write this game off?
Not yet.
Not a chance. Not with him. We've seen it too many times.
They'll set up the screen to Hampton. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. So it goes as a completed pass, but they lose a full 5 yards. Again, Herbert. To the left side, he's got McConkey. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45.
That's a gain of 7.
That is catch number 300 now for his NFL career. The Chargers on third down. They have been superb. 5 for 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 7. They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert. He'll try and do this himself. He had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
It's a tried and true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he's since being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. They snap it to Herbert. That is caught. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down. So the 4th down conversion has him inside the 40 now, 1st and 10.
6-yard line.
Hey, easy. We'll go orange.
To the air again, Herbert. Now he's going to step up and run. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. All that for a 2-yard gain, 2nd down. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Crowd right. 80. Home the troops right. 5-9. Ready.
From the shotgun, here's Herbert. Cockrell holds it in left side. They'll go down as a gain of 6, and that'll leave them with a 3rd and just a yard.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
Herbert. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have the Chargers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
The Chargers, first down.
A play fake, and now Herbert to throw. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Justin Herbert taking it in from 11 yards out. And the Chargers have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth.
Never like understand where your escape hatches are as a quarterback. Here he's looking, but he knows he doesn't want to force anything. So when nothing avails itself, he slips past the rushers, takes it right up the middle, and takes it into the end zone.
Extra point up and good by Dicker. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. Here's Dicker now as he'll send this one away. And it takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. This game has really flipped on its head. 2 unanswered touchdowns by the other side, and now they take over here with just a very slim one-score lead.
And we've seen this how many times? Teams get a big lead, they go into coast mode, and all of a sudden they're scrambling and battling for a win down the stretch. They've got to put something together right here, otherwise they're in danger of doing the old snatching defeat from the jaws of victory.
Second and 2. Short throw to Smith. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a first down.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
They'll run on first down. It's Warren. And good vision there as he's across midfield and down to the 45-yard line. 112 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. They'll keep it on the ground. Warren. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. Looking to throw. Howard. A quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
Based on the play we just saw there, he might not be the guy you want to challenge in coverage on these all-important snaps. He certainly looks dialed in right now.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 18.
A 28-yard gain. First down, Steelers.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Up the middle they go. It's Warren. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4.
This defense needs a big play in the worst way because so far they're not putting up much of a fight. If they don't get a stop here soon, this game could be over for them.
It's first and goal, and a late touchdown at this stage could officially salt this one away. Going for the knockout punch. He'll try and run. Pushing and fighting his way in for a Steeler touchdown. Jalen Warren, his 11th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Steelers look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this fourth quarter. Some good running there at the end of the drive. He had the burst that set up the first and goal, and then one play later, he's in the end zone.
Brandon, what I liked about that sequence is, I'm not sure who made the play call, but they understood the situation, understood the momentum. A nice hard-charging run, give it right back to him, and let him cap things off.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And the returner down to a knee, and this will come out to the 30-yard line. This is first and 10.
Hey, watch him out. Go.
Herbert. He'll get this complete to the rookie first-round pick. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. A 2 timeouts still remaining, but scoring quickly, a must. It's first and 10.
The 49-yard line.
Herbert to throw. Now to the middle, and it's complete. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30.
Another Chargers first down. First and 10.
Now Herbert. Over the middle and caught by McConkey. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave it with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
They'll come up first and 10 here. Herbert gonna throw. And he's wrapped up, taken down, back at the 25. T.J. Watt in there to drop him as that clock continues to run.
Exactly what they were looking for. They've been giving up yardage. They've been letting them drive right downfield, but they got a sack right there. How about that for a little bit of revenge?
Throwing, Herbert. That to the right sideline, and it falls incomplete.
Now the focus is really clear. They need to get that first down and either get out of bounds or maybe use one of those timeouts.
Boy, here's a big one. You can just feel it. This is third down now. Herbert. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
That means it's just one last chance left, and this has to be a first down or a touchdown, or this game's over.
Fourth down for Herbert. Desperation time. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Steelers are close to finishing off this football game. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And still 2 timeouts defensively, but even if they choose to use those, 3 kneel downs should be enough to get out of here with a victory.
And that's exactly what's being stated into the head coach's headset. Oftentimes they have a guy upstairs who monitors this at the end of the game. A little clock management 101.
Complete with a clock showing 18 seconds now to go.
Over the dime looked on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Wide open receiver complete. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. A big pickup there, and without question, that should be more than enough to wrap this one up. They'll look to throw here on first down. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And this will be caught. Well, forget taking the knee. Some late gamesmanship here as they throw for a late touchdown. And this win now going to look a little more lopsided on the scoreboard, CD. Now, some may have run out the clock in that scenario, but they wanted to put their